Welcome to the West Virginia Water Management Plan GIS Mapping tutorial. This section is an introduction to the GIS mapping tools and features. Neither the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection nor CEGAS assumes responsibility for the accuracy of this information. Persons using this information should verify its accuracy prior to use for any project. You must click Agree to continue. To optimize user experience, the following tools and features are available. The navigation toolbar. This illustration shows the components of the navigation toolbar to assist in viewing the map environment. GIS map features. This group contains two components. Base map. By using the base map button, you can easily toggle base layers by selecting the option that you would like to view. Base layers are used in the viewer to display background imagery. In addition, you can also add GIS layers to the base map by selecting the GIS layers button, and then selecting the checkbox beside the layer to display those features. Note, the arrow next to each group means that there are multiple layers within that group that you can display. The mapping toolbar is located at the top of the screen. The bookmark button allows you to save certain map view extents of the data contents displayed in the viewer. The Find Address button allows you to find a precise location on the map. The tool provides two ways to find a location, by either entering an address or by specifying a latitude-longitude coordinate value. The Search button allows the user to search for a large quantity user's groundwater or surface water intakes. The tool provides two options to perform a search: spatially, using a graphical search tool, as well as tabular by searching based on selected attributes. The Identify button displays certain attributes about the GIS layers that are visible on the map. See Section 3 of the instruction manual for more information on displaying GIS layers. The Legend button conveys the meaning of the symbols used to represent features on the map. The Export Layer to Shapefile button allows for exporting map layers to Esri shapefile format. After the layer has been exported, it can then be opened and viewed within GIS software that supports Esri shapefile formats. The Draw button allows you to draw shapes, lines, and text onto the map you are viewing. The Links button has a drop-down list that contains links to important documents and websites. The Print button allows you to print what you see. All map display content that is currently visible will be printed. The Instructions button links you to a copy of the map viewer's instructions. The Precipitation button allows you to view current and past precipitation values. The Public Service Water Intake will tell you the nearest surface water and groundwater intake by simply clicking on the map or entering a latitude and longitude. You have been given a set of coordinates near the Morgantown area and want to find a few water-related features about a stormwater permit nearby and print off a map. The first step in locating the area is to select the Find Address tool from the toolbar located on the top of the screen. Here we have the option to enter an address or enter coordinates by selecting the pushpin icon at the top. Since we have coordinates, this is the option that we will choose and click Locate. Once we are at our location, let's close the window and slightly zoom out by hitting the negative icon on the navigation toolbar. Now we will look and see if there are any stormwater industrial permits nearby by turning on that GIS layer. We will go to GIS Layers, open up NPDES, turn the layer on, and then scroll until we find Stormwater Industrial, GP, and select it. The layer will now appear on screen. To get a little more detail about the permit, we will select the Identify tool and then click on the point. This particular permit is for Deckers Creek Limestone Company. Once again, let's close out the windows. Let's now go back to the GIS layers and turn on an additional layer. We select LQU Intake Layers, and then turn on Surface Water Intake, Public Water Supply. To optimize our view, let's go to the navigation toolbar, select the pan icon, and slightly drag up the map. Since there is a user directly downstream of a stormwater permit, we will use the Identify tool to see who it is. The facility is the Robert B. Creel Water Treatment Facility. Let's once again close out the windows. Because that sounds like a public water source, let's turn on some DHHR layers and see what we can find out. In GIS layers, under DHHR Source Water Protection Sites, we will select Public Water Sources, Surface Water. Select the Identify tool and look at its attributes. We can see that the 2 points fall on one another, the Robert C. Creel Facility and the Morgantown Utility Board. Now let's see if our permit is located within DHHR's Zone of Critical Concern. Since we are looking at a stormwater permit, let's see what kind of precipitation the area has. Select the precipitation icon on the top of the screen. Now we have an option at looking at a single day or a date range. We will select date range and look from January 1st through October 29th, and then hit Get Total. If you look closely, you will see some numbers on the screen, in this case 44 inches. To view the precipitation values, simply click on the numbers. We can see that the largest rain event was on May 16th, bringing over 2 inches of rain to the area. Now let's close out our windows. Let's go back to GIS layers and turn on a few more water-related layers. Under Surface Water, we will select Dams, NID, and Stream Gauges. We can see that several items have displayed close to our area. To get more information on each, let's once again use the Identify tool. The dam displayed is the Morgantown Lock and Dam. Let's clear our selection and look at the stream gauge. The stream gauge displayed is Deckers Creek at Morgantown and has a link to the USGS site. If we click that, a new window opens showing all details about that stream gauge. Now close that window, clear the selection, and close the other window. We will now go back to GIS layers and turn off dams and stream gauges. By using the Draw tool, we will label a few features and make a measurement. Click Add Text. Type the text, change the color, and click on the map. To make a measurement, select Draw Line, change the color, and select Show Measurements. For this exercise, we will use feet. Click on the map to begin measuring and double-click to finish. Close the window. We are now ready to print our map. Click the Print tool, give the map a title, an author, and click Print. Your map is now created. On the left is our legend. Our features are labeled with our measurement. There is also a disclaimer on the map as well. How do I convert the latitude and longitude coordinates that I have? Go to Links and click on Lat-Long Converter. A new window will open. Here you can convert degrees, minutes, seconds, UTM, and West Virginia State Plane into decimal degrees. Enter the coordinates into the appropriate fields and then hit Convert. Are there any additional aerial images? Yes, under Base Map there are both imagery and imagery with labels. Under GIS layers, there are LiDAR coverages, 3M, DEM, and 1996, 2003, and 2007 aerial imagery. How do I find the latitude and longitude of a location on the map? We will start off by using the Zoom In feature on the navigation toolbar to zoom in on an area. Let's turn on an aerial image to give ourselves a better view. If we look closely, we can see some numbers in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen. Those are the coordinate values for your cursor. Once your cursor moves, the numbers change. If I notice something missing or displaying in the wrong location, who do I contact?